Well, the game of the week on the Valley Channel jumps to region play. Region 5 contest between Logan and Mountain Crest. It's sure to be just a love fest, two teams that love each other. Kumbaya after, marshmallows, lollipops, rainbows, etc., right?
It will be a magical time for sure, but it always is when these two teams get together on this court. It's a great place to play, and this is the perfect way to start region.
You got a couple of prolific scorers in Tyler Crosby and Murphy from the other side. Those guys putting up big numbers.
Yeah, they're putting up big numbers. Mountain Crest really has to start off hot tonight and hit better shots than they did last week to stay in this game.
Yeah, Mountain Crest coming off of a loss to Layton last week, a game you saw right here. Logan on an 8-game winning streak, but the teams they've played haven't been really a murderer's row. So this is kind of a big test for the Grizzlies if you can have a test for a 9-1 team.
Well, this is it. Whenever you're playing Mountain Crest, always a test in this in-valley rivalry.
All right, don't go anywhere. It's the game of the week. Grizzlies and Mustangs coming up next on the Valley Channel.
I'm Jillian Michaels, TV's toughest trainer, and now you can burn 5 times the calories working out around the world with me. Introducing the new Nordic Track Incline Trainer. The ultimate weight loss machine just got better. iFit Live, powered by Google, brings the world to your feet. Walk on the Golden Gate Bridge. Run on the beaches of Hawaii. Hike the Rocky Mountains. The new design of the Incline Trainer automatically inclines to 40% and declines to 6% to simulate the world's terrain, so you burn 5 times the calories. No other machine does that, and all you have to do is walk. Plus, with the innovation of iFit Live, I'll control the speed and the incline of your workout so you get results. Guaranteed.
Call or go online to order your new Nordic Track X7i.
Get this experience, the best trainer, and I guarantee you'll get amazing results.
For more information, call 1-800-304-1606 or go online to NordicTrack.com.
Logan and Mountain Crest tonight on the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. It's brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness. Never give up. Lewiston State Bank, your hometown bank. Wendy's of Cache Valley, you know when it's real. S.C. Needham Jewelers, middle of the block, sign of the clock. The Cache Valley Specialty Hospital, you do have a choice in healthcare. ARS Flood and Fire Cleanup will fix your disaster. Magical Moon Toys, come check out our new location in North Logan. Import Auto, foreign and domestic auto repair. Lynn's Audio and Video, Cache Valley's audio and video specialists. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station. Well, hello again, everyone, and welcome to the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. We are at Logan High School, an electric atmosphere already. A sophomore game that went overtime, a JV game that went down to the wire, and they're expecting a wild one here tonight. And it's been a big day at Logan High, not just because of the basketball game, but because of a special presentation that happened earlier today. Claire, I understand you had kind of a big day here at Logan High School today. A big assembly with some big shenanigans going on, a little bit more hardware for the trophy case out front.
Yeah, we were very fortunate. Max Preps chose to honor Logan High along with the National Guard, and came in and gave us an award that they give to 50 schools across the country for being nationally ranked with our football team. So we were very fortunate there.
Now this Max Preps Tour of Champions, it's been going on for about 5 years, and it started just doing 10 football teams, went to 50. Now it's up to 92, including volleyball and basketball, but only 50 football teams. And who are some of these folks we're seeing here?
Yeah, Jeremy Brunner from Max Preps came, and he represented them. Paul Klimak with the National Guard. They've done a nice job of recognizing high schools, and they give so much to the community and to the country that it's fun to be honored by them.
Coach Favero and the representative from the National Guard there, and then you had media from Salt Lake and everything down here.
Yeah, we had people, some ABC news guys. We had Valley Channel. You guys were here this morning. We appreciate that. You guys always give us great coverage, but a lot of people here from NBA was actually here.
Really?
Yeah, it was really fun. So
You and I were talking a little bit earlier about this, and you know, I said, hey, we're doing it here tonight, or we're gonna, and you said no, you wanted to do it during the day, and there was a specific reason.
right, yeah, we really wanted to recognize the football team with our school, and you know, we've been very fortunate to have a very supportive school, and we wanted to have our whole student body there to see the award given, and to thank them as well, because everything that Coach Favreau does, he recognizes how important our student body is, and so he wants to bring it to them and thank them as well. And that was our best audience, was during the day.
50 schools in the nation, 50 football teams in the nation, 2 here in Utah. The other one?
Yeah, Lone Peak, and you saw them. I don't know if you saw them play. They were pretty
yeah.
good. So.
Yep, there are some pretty good teams, and Logan and some pretty elite company. Congratulations. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, and we appreciate your coverage.
Hey, no problem.
Thanks.
Of course, that was Logan Athletic Director Claire Anderson. Before the game here, as we talked a little bit about that. That's quite a nice little distinction for Logan High School, the football team, to be ranked with the Max Preps, one of the top 50 in the entire country, along with Lone Peak in Utah. Pretty, like I say, pretty high honor.
It's a special year here at Logan, and they want to keep it going here in basketball. They're sitting at 9-1 now, and this is a tough team to start in the region against Mountain Crest.
Yeah, and you know, as we talked, we teased it a little bit in our opener. This could be Logan's first real test of the season because they're 9-1. But if you look at the teams they've played, have a combined 50 and 70 record. They've played no 4A teams, one 5A team in Hunter, and they lost that game. And they've only played 4 teams with a winning record. Now, all you can do is play the teams that are on the schedule. But Mountain Crest has played a pretty tough preseason schedule. Come out of that 6-4. They played 6 5A teams, including Weber, the number 5 ranked team in 5A, 3 4A teams and a 3A team, and 7 teams with winning records, a 60 and 45 overall records for opponents for Mountain Crest. So that's why I say, you know, this game could be a little bit tougher than some people think.
Well, and Mountain Crest, we talked to Coach Bookmiller about it. We'll talk to him in a minute, but I kind of asked him about that, so I'm not going to spoil the surprise, but I asked him about how hard that schedule is early in the season before they come into region play.
All right, well, Logan Brown, the head coach of the Logan Grizzlies, spent some time with Lee Vaughn a few minutes ago, and let's hear what he had to say about what we can expect to see out of the Grizz tonight.
Hey, I'm here with Coach Brown. Coach, your team's playing really well, 9-1 on the season, but now it's region play. Tell me about how big it is to start region against this team on this court.
Well, I think our preseason, you know, we did some good things, but we also had some things that we need to get better at. Yeah, the one thing we've stressed with our guys the last couple weeks is we're 0-0 right now, and this is where it counts. And I really feel our region is definitely one of the toughest in the state right now. You look at how teams are doing, and they're all doing pretty well. And we face one of those opponents tonight with Mountain Crest.
It's always a tough region. Tell me what you told your kids leading up to this week. How'd you practice? Who's feeling good? Who's not feeling good?
I think all our guys are ready to roll. I think the biggest thing is consistency. We do things the way we've been doing them all year. You don't want to overhype it. The kids understand how big of a deal it is, as well as their kids. But the biggest thing is just consistency, going and do the things we're supposed to.
It's a long season. You got to play these guys a couple more times. Tell me how big it is to win this game tonight.
I think this is a big game just because it gets us off on the right start, and starting off right so big, it's better than playing catch-up. And so it's one of those things I think we just emphasize what we've been doing all year long, emphasize doing the little things correctly, and I think it'll lead us in the right direction.
Okay, thanks, Coach. See you at halftime.
Yep, thank you.
Now, Logan Brown has his team playing well. They've won 7 straight. Their only loss, as we mentioned, 70-64 to Hunter. They had a 20-0 lead in that game and gave it up, but they're 5-0 in games decided by 6 points or less. So they're winning games that are coming right down the stretch as well, are the Grizzlies.
Well, they're a very good offensive team. Russell Murphy leading all scorers on Logan with nearly 18 points per game. But they really need a lot of guys to kick in because Mountain Crest certainly has watched some film and they know what Russell's capable of doing.
Well, the Mustangs are coming off of a 53-35 loss to Layton last week. It's their worst loss of the year and lowest point total of the year, but they've won 5 out of their last 6. How does Coach Graydon Bookmiller feel about where the Mountain Crest Mustangs are at right now? Lee found out.
Coach, tonight's a big night, of course. First game of region. You played a really tough schedule leading up to this game tonight. How big is that to play a tough schedule getting ready for region?
Well, we hope it helps a lot. We'll find out tonight. We played some really good teams, and they really forced us to do and learn a little bit, and hopefully that pays off. We'll find out.
Tell me about your kids. Of course, you need Crosby to step up. He's the leading scorer on your team and one of the leading scorers in 4A, but really this is a team effort on this Logan floor.
We're going to have a team effort. Certainly the focus is going to continue to be on Tyler, and if he's patient and allows things to come to him, he'll still be able to get his shots. But we feel confident with the other guys on the floor that they'll be able to score, and if we take our time and do what we want, we should be okay.
When you're leading up to a game like this, how much do you just spend on your own team? Do you spend any time watching film of this team, of the Logan team? Tell me the balance there and how that works out.
Well, as coaches, for sure, you spend a lot of time, and you get as prepared as you can. First time playing each other, you just never know for sure what's going to happen, and sometimes it just comes down to, you just want basketball players to make basketball plays. And I think there'll be a little bit of that tonight. Hopefully it doesn't get too helter-skelter and out of control, but it's going to be a rivalry, tough game, and we look forward to that challenge.
Okay, thanks, Coach. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
What's your 99?
There's something new around every turn with Wendy's 99-cent everyday value menu.
My 99. My 99.
Discover new choices like our new Monterey Ranch Crispy Chicken Sandwich. All white meat, melted Monterey Jack, and a creamy ranch sauce. Or try our new Crispy Chicken Caesar Wrap with tender all-white meat chicken and shaved Asiago cheese. So hit the road to a Wendy's and see just how good 99 cents can taste.
It's fun to pick a show you like and watch it every single night until your family has to stage an intervention. It's fun to look and see what's new when you're hanging with your crew, because it's fun to see what catches your attention.
With over 60,000 choices on TV and online, no one delivers on demand like Xfinity.
It's fun for you, it's fun for me, it's everything you want to see. It's endless fun to do Xfinity.
Well, I can't think of a much better game to start region play with. Mountain Crest comes in at 6-4. Logan 9-1. Logan's won 8 straight games. Mountain Crest has won 5 out of their last 6. And now the games really start counting. They all count, but now you start looking toward playoff seeding.
Well, you do look towards playoff seeding now. Mountain Crest has to do something about getting some scoring. They only scored 35 points in their last game against Layton. And we talk about it every year. You can't have a single digit scoring quarter. You can get away with one maybe. Mountain Crest had 2. They scored 5 and 8 in the second and third quarters in that game, and gave up, worst of all, 18 in the third quarter to lose 53-35. So they got to play better defense, and they have to have more consistent scoring throughout the game.
Layton was very athletic. They played pretty tough defense. And, I've had a couple of Mountain Crest kids and people that I talked to in the last week say that's probably the most athletic team they had played all year. Well, they're going to be playing a pretty athletic Logan team tonight.
Well, Logan's very athletic, and they're very aggressive on the defensive end. That's one thing I don't think there will be any lack of in this game tonight, is the athletic, aggressive defense on both sides. It's fun to watch. It's really hard to ref.
We got a couple of big-time scorers. Russell Murphy at 18 points per game, and Tyler Crosby coming in at about 17 points per game.
16.9, yep.
And Crosby, also the steals leader for his team at 3.3. He's the assist leader at 2.9 per game. Murphy, the rebounding leader for the Grizzlies, at 5.2 per game. And Johnny Luke averaging 3.4 steals per game. So he's averaging a tenth of a steal more than Tyler Crosby. So it could be ground larceny this evening. They're getting set to introduce the starting lineup, so let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for the Mountain Crest Mustangs.
Well, number 00, like we talked about, is Tyler Crosby. Number 5, Eddie Hall. Mo Pututau is going to start as well. He's 6'5", actually 6'8" with the fro. I beat you to it.
Is that all?
Number 21, Cody Perks. And then number 23, Justin Peterson will start for the visiting Mustangs tonight.
Pututau, 6.3 rebounds per game for the Mustangs. Now for the homestanding Logan Grizzlies.
Jordan Larson, the junior guard, is going to start tonight. Joe Benyon, he's 6'5", and he'll play a big role in the paint tonight. Number 12 will start for Logan as well. Johnny Luke, we talked a bit about his athletic ability, and he is a great athlete, football and basketball. Number 25, Dallin Dahl will start, and then the leading